Aaron, you are super duper discouraged because you did 100 reach outs today when you have the rule is 150. You did 100 reach outs, it took all day. 3 people responded. 1 person tried to sell you a table and had no idea what you were talking about, even though they were a lead that was interacting with IELTS material. The second person was like, cool, so that was alright. The third person actually went in and gave you feedback because they were like, hey, I just tried this thing, it's not working, the site's weird. And then it made me think that all the people on Instagram are going to be doing it through the website, through the Instagram site, which is a worse experience. And when you do it, it loads super sluggishly and it's awful. It's absolutely awful. But you learned some valuable things. You learned that you need to tell people not to sign into the forum, because if they do, it'll then just get rid of all the other information on the screen. And also tell people to open in a browser if possible, because people will just take the exam inside of Instagram. And you made some posts, got 0 engagement despite looking awesome. Have no future posts really that well planned, but a lot of clarity. If you think about it, even though you're super discouraged about today, if you think about it, the amount of clarity that you got on how to present to a person who might be interested, and these people had super well thought out messagings, perhaps it's just a matter of volume and less about personalization of the DM. So, you learned some stuff. That's the main thing that matters. And tomorrow, you're going to improve. Tomorrow, when you send messages, you're going to specify that it doesn't work best on Instagram, and you're going to have screenshots and pictures with arrows, maximum 3, so that the student knows where they're going. And maybe even create a graphic that summarizes all the information that they'll be doing in one image. And moving back to the control DM, where sending 40 messages got 10 responses, because that was insane. These latest DMs that you've been sending out have been getting 3 responses, which is awful, which is really bad. And it seems like you can now send a ton of DMs. You didn't get banned or denied on Instagram for sending any DMs, even though you sent probably 50. And on Twitter as well, you were able to send 50. So I think try banging out that. Also, you can attempt to do voice notes. Use your voice. That is another thing you realized, because voice notes, it seems more personalized. You could probably attach some scripts. You just got to play with it, but voice note might be a good one as well if you say the person's name. Anyways, so even though I know you're super discouraged at just the lack of everything that's going on, it's alright. This is how the game works, you dingus. What did you expect? It was going to be easy? Nothing good is ever nothing worth it is ever easy. Nothing. There's nothing worth it that's easy. And if it is, you don't want a part of it. You don't want any part of it, because you know that it's never felt good. It's never been good to make that kind of win. Never. Even on side things. If you made a post that took you 35 minutes and it was the most popular post that you made back when you were doing posters, it felt meaningless. It felt like you just cheated. That's what it felt like. It felt like the way that you would cheat on Club Penguin with the hacking tools to get a rare item that no one else could see. It was meaningless. So yeah. Hang in there, buddy. This will be your story.